Hi everybody, I'm here to do the Daily Tarot reading for Friday, March 26, 2021. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm super glad that you're here. If you are returning to my channel, thank you so much for all of your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate it, guys, more than you will ever know. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump on into this. Going to start off by pulling a few of the energy oracle cards to see what kind of energies we're going to be dealing with today. Then we'll move into the tarot and we'll pull an affirmation card at the end. All right, Spirit. What do we have for today? Friday, March 26, 2021. What are the energies we will be dealing with today? Door to value. Doors might be opening for some of you today. Angel of balance. Now, you know, I tried to do this earlier and had some technical difficulties. The same card came out. This Angel of Balance card. What else do we have, Spirit? And we have man holding a heart. We have a sun on the bottom, guys. So today feels like it's going to be, there's something to do with coming into balance. There's something to do today with bringing things into balance, getting a balance. This could be emotionally. Well, we do have this guy holding a heart here. Okay. So there might be some, it's like work and love. You see how that's, it's like finding that that balance between your job and what you do and your heart here. So emotions, I keep seeing work and home. That's what I keep seeing today. So it's like some of you may be working way too much, you know, making that money, all about that money. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like today is a day to where it's like, okay, you know, if you're working too much, it's time to start paying more attention to what it is that is emotionally fulfilling to you, what it is that makes you happy, what it is, you know, your loved ones, your person. This could be for some of you having to find a balance between work and your love life. But it definitely, there is this need for balance today, because like I said, this card, I tried to do this reading earlier and the same card came out in the same position. So definitely some type of work-home balance going on today. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. All right, Spirit, let's just, what do we have for today? So we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Six of Wands. Okay, and we got two cards with the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords here. The Nine of Wands is at the bottom. I feel like today is a day where it's like, again, it keeps bringing me back to the message here of balance. I feel like you guys are doing, for those of you that I'm connecting with and that this resonates with, it feels like you guys are doing really well as far as work goes. Some of you might be getting some type of an offer coming in today. Or there could be some type of recognition going on for a job well done. Something to that. The Seven of Swords here, again, this makes me feel like you guys, there's too much going into one or the others. For some of you, you might be putting too much emphasis on a relationship and your work duties are being neglected. Or you're putting too much emphasis on your job, your career, your money, your whatever, and your relationship is getting neglected. But there is definitely this feeling today of having to bring everything into balance, finding that happy medium, finding that balance here. All right, let's get some more cards. Since these two came out together, and I know you usually only pick 3, I'm leaving those together like that, okay? All right, tell me about this Queen of Swords. The Ace of Cups. There is this needing to be honest here. Some of you are really neglecting a relationship, all right? Or your own yourself. If there's not a relationship, this can also talk about loving yourself, having to take care of yourself. It's okay to strive for that money, strive for this victory, strive for this success, but you can't forget that you have to take care of yourself as well, okay? You have to fill your cup. All right, I feel like some of you have just been work, and it's like no time for play, no time for romance, no time for self-care, self-love. And that's going to be what he's referring to as well, you know? All right, Page of Swords with this 6 of Wands. See, the focus here is success. The focus here is victory. The focus is I got to get this done, or I got to do this, or, you know, that kind of situation. It's like, that's where your focus is lying. And Spirit's like, no, you have to like step up here and understand self-care is super important today. All about finding that balance between work and home. All right, tell me about this Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. I feel like some of you have been doing this for a really long time. You've been giving to something else, whichever spectrum it falls on. It's either giving too much of yourself to your job, giving too much of yourself to a relationship, because something else is being neglected. And I feel like it's like you guys are ignoring the other side of things. Maybe some of you are ignoring it intentionally. Maybe you don't want to focus on, you know, on love. Maybe you're having issues as far as love goes. You're throwing yourself all into your job, or the opposite, you know, you're throwing yourself all into a relationship. Maybe you've met someone new, and you know how that is. We all get these, you know, we want to be with that person all the time and everything like that, but then they're neglecting like your job. So it's one of those scenarios. I feel like it's going on, and I feel like you might be, it feels like you're not, it's like you're turning your back on one or the other. You're just ignoring it, not addressing it, just doing. I feel like a lot of you are very focused on money, which isn't bad. I feel like we just did a reading that was like this. Was it yesterday? It might have been. I don't remember, but that's what it feels like. Show me more about this Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Spirit. 5 of Swords. See, this is all about bittersweet. This is about, yeah, I'm going to have it all. I'm going to have this victory, but at what cost? You know, what am I losing here? What am I losing because, you know, by throwing myself all into my work and ignoring, you know, taking care of myself or my person or what have you. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. See, the focus is laying, or this is the opposite. You know, what am I losing by throwing myself all into a relationship or ignoring my job because, you know, I'm dealing with matters of the heart. So it's like today is a day, Ace of Swords is on the bottom. Clarity, needing to have clarity, needing to find that balance. It feels like there's nothing wrong with being focused on your job. There's nothing wrong with being focused on yourself or a relationship. There's nothing wrong with that. What becomes the problem is when too much focus is put on one or the other, and then everything gets out of whack here. And I feel like that today is going to be a day about trying to get things back into balance. Spirit is like, you know, wanting you to pull things back into balance. Find time for relationships. If you're working, you know, and you work in an office or what have you, and you have your loved one, your person, call them up. Hey, you want to do lunch if that's feasible? You know, things like that. Little gestures to, if you have a relationship, little gestures like that. If this is about yourself, there is no relationship. It's just about taking care of you. After you get off work or something, go, I don't know, go to the spa, go get a massage, or, if you can't do that, go home, put your feet up, walk away from, or chill, watch Netflix, that kind of stuff. Take care of you, take a nice hot bath. I mean, it's like, find the balance between the two, okay? Don't lose yourself in one or the other. All right, let's pull an affirmation card here and see. What affirmation do we have for today, Spirit? Friday, March 26, 2021. All right. I am worry-free. I release worry over things I cannot control. Instead, I choose to focus on things that are pleasing to me. When I release worry, I allow room for solutions to enter my life. I am worry-free. Some of you, too, with this coming out, it might be a matter of with the circumstances and the way things are in our world right now. This could be a problem of a matter of wanting to work, wanting to get that money. I have to get that money. I have to get that money. And that does fall under the realm of kind of like control, trying to control a situation. Okay, if I don't care, if I'm neglecting myself, I don't care if I'm neglecting my person or however that resonates. I need to work, because if I don't, I'm not going to have the money, for whatever might come in the future or what have you. It's like, you see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's where this being worry-free, it's like you are working so hard or whatnot because you're worried you won't have enough. You won't have enough money, okay? And Spirit is saying, no, you're fine. If you can cut back your hours, do so. If you can't do that, then at least try to find that happy medium to where you're giving yourself the self-care and the self-nurture or, you're paying attention to your person, because I feel like it's both ways, depending upon what resonates with you. So that's what I have for today, guys. I hope it was helpful. I hope that it resonated. Sorry I didn't get this out earlier. As you guys can see, I got my new desk and I spent all day putting that together, and I didn't get a chance to do my readings and stuff. So I'm a little late with the readings. I do intend for, is it the earth signs? I think my earth signs for the love for April will be coming out. I'm going to try to get those up this evening. And then finish them up the weekend, and then I'll be putting up next week's readings this weekend as well. So you guys talk about balancing, having to balance. This is a perfect reading for myself. I can understand it completely because I'm always working. So balance for today. Just remember that. Take care of yourself, love yourself, nurture yourself, guys. You guys have a fabulous day, and I will talk to y'all later.